All right, Gems, and welcome back to this space where we continue to inspire intellectual innovation. Thank you again for joining us this week. And this week, we are talking about the people in your circle. As you set those goals and you take those actionable steps to ensure that those goals manifest, you would need to pay great attention to the people in your circle, as those individuals can influence and determine how you are showing up in life and whether you are actually showing up as a willing participant who is ensuring that you achieve all the things that you set out to achieve. The people in your circle, some you meet along the way, and others, like family you inherit, have an essential role to play in determining whether you remain stuck in that same old uncomfortable space. Think about that space. Yeah? Or whether your goals really manifest. And along your journey and within your circles, you will encounter three types of people. The boa constrictors. The boa constrictors are very intentional. They come out of captivity only to pay you a visit with all smiles. They're so happy, to tell you why you would not, you could not, you should not. But those individuals never tell you why, right? They would say things like, Jane, you should not do this. But they don't say, Jane, you should not do this because there's never a reason behind it. And the actual role in life is really to constrict you. Boa constrictors. They serve as inferior counsel who really goes the extra mile to ensure that you remain in that uncomfortable space, that you don't really take the chance on yourself. And this is maybe because this individual or those individuals are really struggling within some aspects of their life. Maybe they too have those burning questions that they really can't find the answers to. So, very early on, it is really important that you identify those types of people and you begin to manage your relationships with those types of people. Then we have the prison guards. The prison guards show up as a safety net. It is almost as if they are protecting you from something, protecting you from reaching your potential, perhaps. Maybe that's something to think about. These individuals expect many things from you, but they also resent the fact that you are taking that leap of faith, you are taking that chance on yourself. It almost comes across as disloyalty. You're being disloyal, you're going against their word. Though they understand how significant that leap of faith is for you, and how sometimes perhaps that leap of faith can really impact their life as well, they expect you to conform to their normal. It is almost as if they want you to do it their way or no way at all. And as a result, you become stuck adopting a fixed mindset, continuing on in a life that with that same old mentality that really gets you nowhere. And interestingly, that's an interesting dynamic here, right? These individuals are often family and friends who want the best for you. They love you, they want the best for you, they want to see you win, but they want to see you win on their terms. And here you begin to think about it, you begin to worry, you begin to question yourself as you think to yourself, you know what, I've fostered these great relationships, but do I really want to risk it? But still, you have to ask yourself, do I move forward making decisions that will allow me to fulfill my desires or to achieve my goals? Or do I continue to show up as a people's pleaser who is stuck in that uncomfortable and non fulfilling space as I do as they say or expect? This is something you really need to ask yourself. Yeah? And then we have the rehabilitators, who I also like to refer to as the wise counselors. Those individuals, perhaps most times the rehabilitators or wise counselors, don't have any type of relationship with you. They maybe have seen your profile on Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever social media platform. They send us amazing, uplifting comments. These individuals bring hope, much excitement, joy, and happiness. They allow you to think of and see yourself as this individual who is really deserving of a seat at the table, this individual who is really able to achieve anything that you set your mind to. They present you with an opportunity to learn and tap into a network where you can build that net worth for limitless possibilities. It is important to take stock of the people in your circle. It is also important to note that as you begin to grow and transform, you will outgrow the people in your circle. Therefore, selecting who becomes part of your circle, and again, we spoke about those bonds and those relationships, and you're really wondering or asking yourself, do I really risk it? But you have to understand that the people in your circle and those types of relationships, especially when you're that type of person who set goals and wanted to put in the actionable steps that can allow those goals to manifest, you need to understand that selecting who becomes part of your circle can not only determine whether you achieve those things, but can lead to an emotional, financial, spiritual roller coaster ride. And it's important to start the process now. And I know that in the process, you may begin to ask yourself those burning questions again. Am I really making the right decisions? You may begin to guilt yourself. You may say, oh my God, am I really being disloyal? I grew up with Jane. We go way back as primary school, and now I'm, parting ways. And you feel guilty almost for choosing you. So at this moment, it would help if you weigh the pros and cons, asking yourself, will I continue to conform, making everyone but myself happy, not setting those boundaries, not breaking free from those relationships that are holding me back? Or do I become the best version of myself who can make a difference within my sphere by ensuring that I align to the people who have a vested interest in my goals, my dreams, my visions, or my journey? And as you answer those questions, remember that in the process, as you analyze those people, you don't just cast those relationships away. Don't just say, okay, this is who I am becoming. You're holding me back, and I don't want that relationship anymore. This is not how you go about the process. But you learn to set boundaries. You learn to manage those relationships. You learn to tell those people that this is my decision. I am choosing me. I am choosing to show up for myself and make those decisions that serve me well. This is my life. This is my journey. I respect your perspective, but I am choosing me. This week, I'm asking you to choose you. And I'm asking you, in the process of choosing you, to analyze the people in your circle and how they're showing up for you. And as you make that analysis, I want you to choose and segment those people and look at ways that you can set boundaries, look at the ways you can manage those relationships so that you do not lose those people, you do not lose those friendships that you have fostered over the years, but you also make the right decisions for you, ensuring that as you take actionable steps to allow those goals to manifest, that the people in your circle are not pulling you away and not taking you 10 steps back from that place you want to go. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us this week. Analyze the people in your circle and choose you.